two young men has been charged and sentenced to life in prison, convicted for killing the mail carrier, ladies and gentlemen. It's unfortunate about the situation. Unfortunate about the situation. Greetings and salutation. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I saw this story here, and I had to look into this because it's two young men, and it's in Colombia. It's in South Carolina. These two young men were sentenced to life in prison for killing a mail carrier. It's unbelievable. Now, a man was sentenced to life in prison Thursday after being convicted of killing a mail carrier who, instead of delivering a large package of marijuana to his home, left a note in the mailbox that required him to pick it up. I mean, these young men actually snuffed out the life of a grown woman because she left a note to actually go to the post office to go pick up a package. Trevor Raekwon Steward, 25-year-old, was found guilty of murder of a federal employee in the course of her duty. And other crimes of September 2019 shooting of 64-year-old Irene Presley as she delivered mail in rural Williamsburg County, federal prosecutors said, after finding the note in his mailbox instead of the 2 pounds of marijuana from California he was expecting. Steward confronted Presley a few minutes later, demanding his package. The U.S. Postal Service mail carrier refused, according to court documents. Steward then got a semi-automatic rifle and waited for Presley to come down a stairs in Andrews, firing about 20 times into the back of her mail truck, prosecutors said. Several bullets hit in Presley. Steward then drove the mail truck into a ditch on an access road at the hunting club. Searchers, searched through and trying to find the marijuana and anything else that was valuable. Well, I don't know how they know that. And then left Presley's body in the truck, prosecutors said. It's a shame. 2 pounds of weed, 2 pounds of marijuana. They took away the 64-year-old woman's life. The prosecutor said the 2 pounds of weed is probably about $1,500 to $2,700 at the time. This is unbelievable. Another reckless killing of a woman, another reckless killing, another futureless life, 3 people dead, basically because these two going to jail, life sentence, and the woman lost her head. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a shame, really, really a shame what has been going on in our communities, whether if it's in Jamaica, whether it's in America, England, Canada. It's the same thing everywhere. We can't seem to get over our anxiety and our hatred for ourselves. Because here you have 2 young men in their 20s basically killing off their grandmother, a mail carrier that's working for the federal government, South Carolina. It's unbelievable. These 2 young men. Trevor, he actually Raekwon, before he go and pick up the marijuana, 2 pounds, he find it necessary to go get a weapon and bust it up over 20 times in the mail carrier vehicle and drive the mail carrier